Alright, welcome back to episode of Beer Beck and His Bros. As always, I'm Alex, there's Chris, there's Keith, there's Adam, and then we got Austin back from Texas on a very rare visit. He doesn't like coming out too much, but he's back. We're going to try this beer tonight. Before we jump into that, though, make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing to the videos, interacting with us. We'll interact with you. We'll talk shit back and forth. Let us know what you think of this beer if you've had it, or if there's a beer you want us to try, drop it in the comments. We'll try to find it and review it and see what we think. But this episode here is the Thin Man Brewery out of Buffalo, New York. It is their Mafia Pilsener. It's got a lot of Bill's Mafia stuff all over. You got the crazy fan, a fan going through a table, an actual buffalo head.
Is Pinto line on that?
A dude in blue just running.
Snow everywhere.
Yeah, it kind of looks. It's just blue and snowy.
Make sure you recycle.
4.9% Pilsner. Nothing crazy, no write up. I think it's just a Pilsner.
That looked...
Recycle Puerto Rico.
I mean, also, if you're hearing this for a Buffalo Bills fan, you're just wanting them to have a beer.
That seems low.
What, 4.9?
4.9.
That's actually high for a Bills.
Yeah, but for the Bills Mafia, like, it seems a little low.
Because they're not trying to get drunk on one, they're trying to drink all day.
Yeah, but they're alcoholics, so we may need like 8-0.
Why don't you talk about those Canadians like that?
I'll tell you what the can looks like. It looks like a gas station boner pill.
What?
Extends or whatever.
Wide awake.
I have so many questions on how y'all knew that.
I mean, you've
They're
seen
only
them in the
by
gas
everywhere,
station.
just do
Yeah, every single
I was about
one.
to say, you've seen them everywhere. But that's what it kind of does look like.
So they only buy every gas station register. Right next to the lotto tickets.
Yeah, because who doesn't want to play the lotto and...
Have a boner at the same time?
You got nicotine, lottery tickets, and your boner pills.
Sounds like the Bills Mafia.
Everything a trucker needs.
I mean, this doesn't make me...
This just tastes like...
This doesn't make me want to jump through a table. And if I'm thinking something branded towards the Bills Mafia, I want to jump through a table.
Yeah, but I mean, they said it's a Pilsner. It's a
Yeah,
Pilsner.
It's a Pilsner.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no question it's
yeah,
Pilsner.
Yeah, it's not telling us, oh, it's got
It's
nutmeg
the
and
same way.
cinnamon
It's the
shit
same.
in
It's the
it.
same way we reviewed the company where they're like a beer. That was the name of it.
Yeah,
beer.
against the grain.
Against the grain, a
Against
beer.
the
Green, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just a beer, and we all loved it.
No, like solid Pilsner.
And that's all this is. That's all they're claiming it to be, and that's all it is.
That's all they're saying is just a
Yeah,
Pilsner.
but like if you were to brand a drink towards the Bills Mafia, what drink are you?
I mean,
I'm
so
not
like,
putting that.
I was just in Raleigh for that hockey game, and they've got their own beer up there. It's called a Storm Brew, and it's just like a typical lager.
Yeah.
But it was the beer that I got the entire game.
Well, it's
So
so
it's
different
one of
than
those
going
things
to Atlanta and doing the Los Bravos.
Yeah, it's just a Mexican lager.
Right. There's nothing special about it. It's
But
just
we
a
just
Mexican-
get it.
Right. There's nothing special. It's
So, I
just
mean,
a Mexican lager.
I like
Braves
this.
game. I like it too.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 7.9, just because I won't ever go hunt it down just because it is a Pilsner.
Yeah.
It's not worth hunting down just a normal Pilsner in my opinion.
But
But
if
I have to
Chester
respect
Buffalo,
it for the fact that they're just like, hey, Bills fan, drink your Bills branded beer
Yeah.
while at the Bills game, and that's literally it.
Yeah.
And they hit the mark. I mean, it's a good Pilsner.
Well, it's so different because remember we did the Roaring Riot, the beer from Charlotte that Noda made for the Panthers.
Yeah.
It's just a standard. I can't remember what it was, but we did it. But there's nothing special about it. It was just branded for them. It's just it's a partnership.
Are we 100% you can actually get this at Bills games?
No.
We're not.
I mean, I can
So
probably.
The odds, though, of it being made in Buffalo, New
Watch
York,
this.
and it Pills
Watch
Mafia.
this. You will not be able to get this in the Bills stadium. This is what I'm willing to bet money on.
Now,
And then if you're doing that, then like, what if they have big watch along parties at the brewery or something like that? Then I get the branding aspect of it. There's no way you'll find this online. I don't think either.
It's not going to be on their website.
Yeah, I don't think you'll
I
find
don't know. Would you go with 7.9?
I could probably.
Oh, go back.
I say this is like a,
The halftime beverage.
I don't know, 7.5.
All right, if it wasn't branded towards the Bills,
Still 7.5. I mean, there's nothing spectacular.
I would still say it's a 7. I'm going to go 7.8. I'm still going to go 7.8 because
It's a good
there's nothing that they're trying to deceive.
so you're saying, but you would say it's probably like an 8-4 at a Bills game.
Oh. The proceeds of this go to a film?
No.
You got it.
Yeah, the
No.
proceeds of this beer does go to a lot of different foundations.
No, I
And
mean,
it's in connection
as
with
the
the-
beer itself, it's still just
Let him talk.
Yeah, he was just like,
I was in the middle of like a really deep thought and just.
So I mean, it is connected to NFL and MLB charities. What is it? The Pancho Bills Foundations, Fans Against Child Abuse, Fans Against Violence, and the Go Gold for Kids Cancer, and
Wow.
something else, somebody's personal cancer relief fund. So I mean,
Oh, it's the super fan Poncho Bills.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's Buffalo Bills. super
Oh,
fan
that's the
Poncho
guy
Bills.
on the.
That's the guy that's on the can. Yeah.
yeah.
Pancho Bills.
I would find it hard to believe this can's not in the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be in the stadium.
It could. Yeah.
You think they have a?
I think there would be like a photo of it. They would do some type of advertising towards it, like in the stadium with the can or something. I would find it hard to believe that they didn't look to it.
What was it? What was the brewing company called?
Thin Man Brewery.
Yeah, like wonder if they had like a stand, kind of like Terrapin does at the Atlanta Braves Stadium.
Yeah. I would say it's like a 7-2. It's probably an 8-0 at a Bills game.
It doesn't even just because it's at the Bills game doesn't have any. I mean,
Yeah,
it's still
but
a good Pilsner.
I would hunt it more down.
If
if
it
it's
That
at-
doesn't. The fact that it's at the Bills at a Bills game doesn't make me want it any more or any less.
It's the same thing you just said about the Atlanta beer. You don't drink it unless you're there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's
It's
because
like-
it's just easier to find there.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a 7-2 any other day, but if I'm there, I'm picking it more, which means I'm rating it a little higher.
I mean,
So
I
7-2.
I would say 7-2.
Okay.
8-0 at a Bills game.
7-5.
I said 7-8.
Okay. 7-5, 7-8. All right, I'm gonna go 7-5 as well. I wrote that down initially, but I mean, and the only reason I say for me that like, I think it's just a solid beer. Like, there's nothing that blows me away about it, and there's nothing that makes me unhappy with it.
Exactly.
It's just a
Well,
straight-
and they're not putting more shit on the can that's not actually in there, like we've
No.
experienced the last couple of weeks, where they say, "Oh, it's this, this, and this," and then you drink it, and like that shit ain't even in there.
Yeah.
Like the sticky bun we did last week. We were expecting it to be like a honey bun, and you drink it, and it was just a stout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was nothing to it. So yeah, I mean,
it's a great beer for games. I don't know if it's actually in the stadium or not, but it's got.
I would think
They've
it
got
has
to pick
be.
it up and start putting their,
They do
especially if it's donating to charity.
I guarantee you can find it in the parking lot.
I promise you that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I guarantee they do a watch along at their breweries.
They do. I saw that when I was looking
I
it up.
guarantee
Thought I was
they-
looking it up.
Watch parties,
They
yeah.
do like a watch
No,
party or
watch
something.
party.
Next question.
But down the line, we got
7-5.
7-5,
Yeah.
7-2. Yeah, you're 7-2, 7-9, 7-5, 7-8, and that is not a beer review.
It throws for a loop, I won't lie.